Session interrupted by the Emulator VT module DLL pop-up. I'm Sophie Chen, a Windows support engineer. It's time to resync your libraries and clear that crash for good. I've linked the primary utility for Emulator VT module in the description to help you skip the manual fix. This is the Emulator VT module, frequently associated with specialized virtualization or emulation software, like older Android emulators or console bridges. It manages the hardware-assisted VTX and AMD-V handshake. If missing, the emulator will fail to launch in fast mode, falling back to a slow software interpreter or crashing with VT not enabled. Since we've covered what this file is, let's move to the primary fix. Emuvt is required by certain games and graphics applications. Installing the Microsoft DirectX end-user runtime restores legacy runtime components, while GPU driver updates handle hardware-specific dependencies. If no luck was had with the redistributable package, we will escalate the fix by performing a targeted reset of the system state. A standard reboot clears out temporary memory conflicts and gives the Windows loader another chance to properly register the Emulator VT module component during startup. Before you restart, bookmark this video or hit the like button. It makes it much easier to find this tutorial in your history so you can pick up exactly where we left off. Since the restart didn't reset the service, we'll manually trigger the refresh now. If you need to pause the video anytime during these instructions, go ahead. Since that library file is still unresponsive after the restart, we'll run a repair on the coding environment. First, go to Control Panel, then select Programs and Features. Second, find every Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable, 2005 through 2022. Third, right-click each and select Change, then select Repair. If that fails, download the latest all-in-one VC++ redistributable package from Microsoft's website. Please note that for DLL files with numbers, the number tells you which version to repair. For example, 120 equals 2013. I'd like to provide a brief technical warning about the risks of using unofficial file repositories. Keep in mind that Emulator VT module DLL must be properly registered with the Windows registry. Simply dragging and dropping the file into a folder rarely fixes the root cause of the error. For those who prefer a structured maintenance plan, you can access an official diagnostic resource at the link below. If responsiveness issues occur, the system resource below references configuration considerations for Emulator VT module. Your feedback is valuable. If this fix got Emulator VT module working for you, please like the video and subscribe to stay informed on maintaining a secure environment.